Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
He'll let this go for Adams. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the 50. Screen again.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. Two tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Oh, he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 41. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. After the interception, here's Stafford. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 70!
Throwing is Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stafford. And that's incomplete. Rocky started throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15. Let's see if he has that type of an attitude.
Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared, because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, 88, 58. Hey, take 26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
319.
Throwing is Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
258.
Rodgers going to throw. That's to his running back, Gainwell. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Rams nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Floats one there, incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Now Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Stafford. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Stafford now to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st down, Los Angeles.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Rams nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And it's complete to Adams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down. They snap it to Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. He's converged on quickly, and I don't think he got the first down. He did not.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from South Philly. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
That's good for our Eagles. First down.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 46-yard.
Second down throw for Hurts. Forced to his right. Now he takes off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Vikings have the takeaway.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Vikings. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield. but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
No touch.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Eric Wilson. It's a loss of a yard.
On 2nd down, Hurts. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Van Ginkel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance, and you end up going backwards.
He's got it inside the 5. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jordan Mason, touchdown Minnesota. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Gibson now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great, set.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he surges folks for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
37-yard line.
Take it forward.
A yard on the play. Brings up 3rd
Hey,
and 4.
Silver. Don't touch.
Now Hurts. Rolling to the left. He'll try and get there on the ground. A big play there on the scramble. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
That's about as electric as it gets for the quarterback position. There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and when he was all said and done, he sets up first and goal.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
No touchdown. 180, 180. No touchdown.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6.
Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles move back to within 1. We are through 1. 14-13 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Moving to his left, looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play for Minnesota. A gain of 57 yards. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one caught just past the pylon. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. They'll return this from the 11. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Great, set. Delta.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. You managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Eric Wilson on the tackle.
Go Silver, ready?
It's a pickup of 3.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Forced out left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
No touch. 73. No touch.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll run. This is Mason. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
It's now second and 6.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. The second down throw is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. Third down coming up. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Adoree Jackson gets a hand on it to make the play.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. The defense nowhere to be found. a 4th down gain of 20.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
On the ground is Mason. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. Escaping to his left. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the red zone. So they roll the dice here, they leave the offense on the field, and boy, does it pay off. Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up 1st and goal.
Rushed to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they get the timeout. Here now, 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this 1st half comes to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10s in the red zone.
So we saw in the 1st half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Price now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. On the run to the right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Look at play action here with McCarthy. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Darius Smith in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. John Campbell getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run. And here's Mason. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. We'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. To throw is McCarthy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball, and ends up going the other way.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead. Go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. Not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of his run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. That pass to the sideline, nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll drop to throw. Incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly.